Hey, can we sit with you?
Have you ever wanted really badly to impress someone?
Yeah.
So badly that you did something that you very quickly came to regret?
I think you have.
When I was much younger, I was really, really small. By the end of grade 9, I was still 4'11". Friends of mine, to me, looked like they were 12 feet tall. And looked like they could bench press a car, but not me. I was skinny and I was short. And so because of that, I got bullied really badly, like all throughout most of my school years. And so in my neighborhood, there was one particular bully,
Who shall remain nameless?
Matt.
Never
Matt.
mind. Apparently not.
Yes. And Matt was just like ruthless to me. And there comes a point in every person's life where you have your Popeye moment, your I can't takes it anymore kind of moment. And I remember so vividly one fine day, I came out of my house, and across from my house, there was this green electrical box. And that's where all the neighborhood kids kind of gathered. And as I walked out, I saw Matt there. And as soon as he saw me, he just like started tearing shreds out of me, started taunting. And I literally said to him, I was like, I'm done. And his face, like he was visibly taken aback, as was everyone else that was watching. If we were in a room, you would have been able to hear a pin drop. And so as I approached, I really quickly had to come up with a plan, because it was one of those things where your mouth says something, your mouth writes a check that your body can't cash. And so I'm trying to devise a plan really quickly. Okay, I just said that. Where do I go from here? And so as I got up to him, I said, dude, I have a plan. We are going to settle this. We are going to end this here and now. And this is what I said. We are going to determine who is the bigger, better, stronger man with a punching competition.
I literally just got chills.
But I didn't want him to punch me. And so
That's fair.
my idea was that we select a patch of dirt right beside the green electrical box. We select this patch of dirt. And I said, Matt, whoever of us, you or me, makes the bigger dent in the dirt by punching it is the bigger man. And again, you could have heard a pin drop after that soft gasp. Everyone is like, oh my gosh, there's gonna be a showdown. And Matt immediately was like, fine, I'll do that. I'm not scared of you. And on the outside, I was like, yeah. But on the inside, I was like, what am I doing? Why did I do this? And so he was like, you go first. Again, everyone watching. By this point, a crowd has gathered tightly around us. And I kind of do a couple of these, and I kind of do some of this, and I make a fist, and with all of the might that I could muster, I punched the ground like as hard as I possibly could. And the second, and I mean literally the second, my skin touched the ground, I knew something had gone desperately wrong. The pain radiated from my skin into my bones, through my bones, into my muscles and my ligaments, and the shockwave went up my arm and through my whole body, and I recoiled immediately and started to go like this and started to scream, but at the same time you're trying to muffle your screams and you're trying to hold back your tears, because the whole point was that I was trying to be the bigger man.
Matt was watching.
Guys, I later found out that my mangled hand was broken in that moment. I had to go home with my mangled hand, explain the story to my parents, and they were like, "You did what?" And so I got taken to the hospital, and I had to explain to the nurses, who were like, "Oh, you're a cool looking kid. You must have broken your hand skateboarding." And I was like, "Nope." And they were like, "How did you break it then?" And I had to explain the story to that nurse, and then another nurse, and then the doctor. I had to explain it to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "What is wrong with you? Why would you do that?" Not one of my finer moments. I wanted so desperately to get the approval of this bully. I wanted to get him off my back. I wanted to be something that I wasn't, and I tried so hard.
It literally like breaks my heart. Okay.
I can laugh about it now. But at the
we're laughing
time-
really hard this afternoon talking about it. Okay,
Yes.
so why did we choose to tell you this story today? Honestly, very simply, we want to remind you, whether you are 4'11" or whether you're 6'2", whether you're young or you're seasoned, whether you're cool, and not cool like Matt. Matt wasn't cool. Whether you're cool or maybe you're a little bit awkward, whoever you is, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to try and impress people that are around you, because the truth is, you are awesome. Like, you are freaking awesome, just the way you are. One of my favorite lines, and we've said it here before, is that you were created on purpose and for a purpose. And I'm going to say that one more time for anyone in the back. You were created on purpose and for a purpose. So our challenge is to accept who you are, because the truth is, no one else gets to be you. And don't do anything silly like punch the ground to try and prove your worth, because you are awesome and you are incredible just the way that you are.
Guys, learn from my example. Don't punch the dirt. Don't set a competition where you try and prove yourself to try and be something that you're not.
Just ignore Matt.
Just ignore the Matts. Guys, we genuinely love you. We really do. Have a great day, great week, and we'll see you again soon.
And let us remind you, you belong here.